Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your pal Scott Newbie. Thanks for stopping by. Bass brings us together. Got some exciting news. Finally, after 7 years of good service, the Klipsch 8-inch Pro in ceilings will be coming down in the theater, making way for the RTJ in ceilings. They are slightly close. I'm trying to get you guys some good video here. It's really dark in the theater, even with the lights on. But they are kind of close, and that's because I only calibrate for the two main seats. Cat and I seat, I don't care about the other two seats. Everything in this seat, or either of these seats, is perfect. Surround sound, Atmos, bass response, all tuned and calibrated for those two seats. So these Klipsch 8-inch Pros will be coming down. So will a big section of the ceiling. The new RTJ in walls, which I'll be using as in ceilings, will be going into place. And it's going to be 10-inch driver, two-way, amazing hand-built crossovers. I've seen the speakers get put together. I've seen some pictures of them. Huge. I mean, the crossovers in these Klipsch are like the size of a credit, or like half the size of a credit card. And the new crossovers in the RTJs for the in ceilings, like, takes up, you got to like hold it with two hands. It's pretty funny. It's actually, the enclosure is quite large. So just excited. Gonna bigger driver, better dispersion, more power, and it'll match the rest of the system so much more. Everything's taped up here too. All that'll be fixed. It'll be a nice clean install. Just grills would always fall down, even though they're magnetic grills. During heavy bass scenes, they would always fall down in people's laps. And I've just destroyed the ceiling over the years. That's why you see all the fender washers and tape and repair. So during the heavy bass demos, man, it just breaks everything. So this will be plywood or Baltic birch going up in place. 4 more in ceilings with the RTJs. And then going to be calibrated for these two seats. Should be an awesome experience. Also, going to be running another 240 line for Captivator number 10. That'll be hanging out over here where Mr. Terminator's at. So, as you guys all know, I ran out of electrical a while ago in the house. Everything is completely full. So this one will be sharing a 240 line with its brother right next to it. And it'll have its own channel on another DSP. So it'll still be completely independent. But it'll be sharing a 30 amp, 240 volt breaker, which, unless absolutely pushed to their complete max, it should be perfectly fine. Still debating on running a whole nother electrical service, another 200 amp service to the house. It's a lot of work and a lot of money just to listen to the stereo or watch a movie at insane volumes. So I don't know. Let's see how this number 10 does, see what happens. I think that if we stay above like 15 or 18 hertz for the max SPL pulls, that we won't blow the whole house breaker like we were doing before. But as soon as you try to do, 140, 150 dB, pushing 7, 8, 9, 10 hertz, we're probably going to blow the 200 amp breaker again. But I don't know. We'll see. You guys follow along the journey. I'll be sharing pictures and videos when I start tearing the ceiling down, wiring up the sub, getting everything set up. I'm hoping to have this project wrapped up in about 2 to 3 weeks. And appreciate you guys following along, all the comments. I have a lot of laughs with you guys. I mean, some of us are super crazy, and it's a lot of fun sharing our experiences with each other. So if you're not familiar with our reference theater, all JTR bed layer, 5 of the 2025 models of the 210 HTs, then the 110 HTs as the back surrounds, and then doing the RTJ 110 in walls, but I'm using as in ceilings. So just excited. And then 10 JTR 6000 Captivators, 240 volts. So it'll be 20 18s, each of them seeing 3000 watts. Each enclosure has its own channel on a mini DSP, so I have complete control over gain, time alignment, EQ, compression, anything I want to do. I have all my own controls for every single sub. So looking forward to getting everything put back together, calibrated. First demos are lined up in January, so it'll be exciting to see what people think of the new enhancements. And then this room is going to be wrapped up. I won't make no changes unless the projector breaks. So next year, nothing will happen in this room unless the projector breaks. I will be building the smaller theater upstairs, which will be a media room. I think we've pretty much settled on that being a 5.2 or 5.4 setup. But yeah, off of like a Denon or a Marantz receiver, we're gonna just leave the 65-inch TV that's up there. So should, at the end of probably February-ish, have 3 complete full running setups in the house, and I think I'll be content at that point. We'll have our reference Scott Newby experience down here in the basement, the RTGA 2-channel setup, which the Buckeye amplifiers should be here next week or the week after as well. Move those up to the 2500 watt per channel monoblocks, and then the smaller theater I should have wrapped up as well too. So just trying to have a good time, share our experiences, the good, bad, and ugly with messing with this hobby, with messing with any hobby. Also, Friday the 20th, I believe. I think it's the 20th. The Friday right before Christmas, Digital Don and myself are going to be going live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Christmas special, hang out with everybody, talk about the year in review, talk about plans for next year, just talk about our experiences, hang out with everybody. It'll be a live show, live podcast. So certainly looking forward to just hanging out with everybody and enjoying the hobby, enjoying ourselves, enjoying your guys' company. So like always, guys, if you're digging these videos, certainly we appreciate the likes and subscribes, the shares, all that stuff. So, all right, any comments, leave them down. I'll be leaving next week. Going to take you guys on a journey with me. Got a lot of traveling to do, but more on that later. You guys have a good day. And like always, thanks for stopping by. Crank it up. Bass has brought us together.